Dimitar Berbatov, the elegant footballer whose effortless style captivated fans, is a player like no other. From his childhood in the streets of Bulgaria to lighting up the Premier League, Berbatov's journey is one of artistry, resilience, and quiet determination. Known for his calm demeanor on the pitch, Berbatov made football look like an art form, insisting on playing the game with grace and precision. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a man who didn't just play football, he transformed it into a symphony. If you're a fan of football legends, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for more inspiring stories like this one. There's a Bulgarian proverb that loosely translates to "great quality doesn't require much effort," and no footballer embodied this philosophy quite like Dimitar Berbatov. Known for his relaxed demeanor on the pitch, Berbatov often appeared to be waiting for the game to come to him. Yet, when it did, his skill was undeniable, graceful, calculated, and mesmerizing. He wasn't just a striker who scored goals. He was an artist, insisting on achieving victory in the most elegant manner possible. When questioned about his play style, Berbatov once remarked, "Without beauty and grace, you cannot win a heart," and he certainly won many hearts with his artistry on the field. Despite his seemingly effortless approach, Berbatov faced a life filled with challenges. Neither confrontations with the Bulgarian mafia nor being excluded by Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United could stop him from leaving an indelible mark on the sport. He played as if every touch required a symphony in the background, so delicate was his control that one coach even remarked, "Everything he brought down from a sky seemed to die softly at his feet." But the elegance wasn't something that came overnight. Berbatov honed his touch in the most unlikely of places, a bleak, concrete neighborhood in Bulgaria. As a young boy, he tirelessly practiced with an old ball and even a basketball, tossing them into the air repeatedly and attempting to control them. Every evening, after school, he put in hours of practice, thousands of attempts that shaped the player he would eventually become. Coupled with his genetic predisposition to sports, his father being a top-tier footballer and his mother a semi-professional handball player, Berbatov was destined for greatness. Inspired by Hristo Stoichkov's remarkable run with the Bulgarian national team at the 1994 World Cup, Berbatov was driven to follow in his idol's footsteps. Yet, rather than emulating Stoichov's aggressive style, he found inspiration in the contrasting approaches of Alan Shearer and Marco van Basten. From Shearer, he took the ruthless efficiency in front of goal. From Van Basten, he adopted the refined technique. This combination birthed a unique player, part vintage goal poacher, part modern playmaker. At 18, Berbatov joined CSKA Sofia, making an immediate impact. In his first few seasons, his goal tally steadily climbed, and his reputation grew. During a UEFA Cup match against Tiraspol, Berbatov bagged 7 goals over 2 legs, leaving fans in awe. But even as his talent became undeniable, so did the dangers that came with it. At one point, he was nearly coerced into switching clubs under the intimidation of the Bulgarian mafia, who sought to capitalize on his rising star. Thanks to a timely intervention by his father and CSKA's owner, Berbatov narrowly escaped what could have been a life-altering mistake. The harrowing experience convinced him that he needed to leave Bulgaria, and a chance came when Bayer Leverkusen invited him to join their golden generation of players. Berbatov felt like he had hit the jackpot. His debut came with a bang, a hat-trick in a friendly against DC United. From there, his journey at Leverkusen saw him facing the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. The team came agonizingly close to winning a treble, but heartbreak ensued as they lost the Bundesliga, the German Cup, and the Champions League final in quick succession. In the latter, Berbatov watched in awe as Zinedine Zidane scored one of the most iconic goals in football history. Berbatov confessed he felt like clapping, but restrained himself. Despite these setbacks, Berbatov didn't give up. He remained committed to bringing success to Leverkusen, even aiming to become their own version of Maradona. However, with key teammates leaving and the club struggling in subsequent seasons, Berbatov had to make a tough decision. When it became clear that his ambitions outgrew Leverkusen's circumstances, he considered his next move. Offers flooded in from Europe's top clubs, but in a surprising twist, Berbatov chose to join Tottenham Hotspur, a club that, at the time, had not reached the heights of success it enjoys today. Oddly enough, Berbatov's move to Tottenham turned out to be a stroke of genius. He struck up an incredible partnership with Robbie Keane, one that seemed almost telepathic. Keane's relentless work ethic perfectly complemented Berbatov's more cerebral style. As Berbatov himself put it, "Robbie ran all over the pitch so I could run in my head." Together, they elevated Tottenham to heights the club hadn't experienced in years. In his debut season, Berbatov amassed a stunning 38 goal involvements, earning Tottenham's Player of the Year award, a place in the league's Team of the Season, and a Ballon d'Or nomination. Despite the team's defensive struggles, Berbatov's artistry on the pitch shone brightly, helping Spurs to a fifth-place finish and a thrilling UEFA Cup campaign. The following season, Berbatov's magic didn't wane. His decisive goal in the League Cup final delivered Tottenham their most recent trophy to this day. But as he approached his late 20s, the desire for a bigger stage loomed large. The timing couldn't have been more perfect for Sir Alex Ferguson to swoop in with an offer that created friction between Spurs and their star player. The media storm and uncertainty rattled Berbatov, and eventually, he requested to be left out of the squad. A whirlwind of rumors culminated in a dramatic deadline day signing for Manchester United, where Ferguson personally intercepted Berbatov at the airport to seal the deal. Arriving at Old Trafford came with challenges. United's frontline, featuring Tevez, Rooney, and Cristiano Ronaldo, was known for its blistering speed, and Berbatov's more measured pace initially seemed like a mismatch. For a while, he struggled to fit in, facing criticism that he was too lazy and didn't pull his weight. Even after Tevez and Ronaldo's departures, he struggled to make a significant impact early in his second season. To complicate matters, Berbatov faced another kidnapping threat when the Bulgarian mafia demanded £500,000 for protection, threatening his family. Desperate and unable to trust local authorities, Berbatov turned to Sir Alex, who lent him a private jet to safeguard his loved ones. In a daring move, Berbatov confronted the mafia himself, refusing to pay and somehow emerging unscathed. Amid these tumultuous events, Berbatov's career found new life thanks to United's assistant coach, René Meulensteen. Meulensteen recognized Berbatov's artistry and urged him to harmonize his tempo with the team. He likened Berbatov to a virtuoso pianist playing alongside an accomplished orchestra and emphasized the importance of syncing his style with the rest of the squad. This advice clicked with Berbatov, and in the 2010 to 2011 season, he finally unlocked his full potential at United. The season began with a bang, 7 goals in 6 matches, including a hat-trick against Liverpool that featured an unforgettable overhead kick, a contender for goal of the season. But that wasn't even his peak performance. Berbatov made history with a 5-goal demolition of Blackburn Rovers, becoming only the 4th player in Premier League history to score 5 in a single match. Despite limited minutes, his moments of brilliance earned him the Premier League Golden Boot, with 20 goals and 4 assists, helping United secure the league title. Yet despite his standout season, Berbatov was surprisingly left out of the squad for the Champions League final against Barcelona. Watching from home as United lost, Berbatov's exclusion marked a turning point in his relationship with Ferguson and the club. The omission stung deeply, especially given Ferguson's new vision for a faster, more dynamic United squad, a vision in which Berbatov no longer had a place. After making just 12 league appearances the following season, he was informed that he wouldn't be needed for the next campaign. Berbatov left quietly, choosing not to say goodbye to Ferguson. Despite interest from major clubs like Bayern Munich, Juventus, and even a potential return to Tottenham, Berbatov opted for a quieter chapter at Fulham under his former coach, Martin Jol. His journey then took him to Monaco, followed by brief stints in Greece and India before he eventually hung up his boots. But Berbatov's story didn't end there. Writing his autobiography required him to confront his past, including his complicated relationship with Ferguson. Mustering the courage to ask his former manager for a forward, Berbatov was surprised when Ferguson agreed without hesitation. When the manuscript arrived, Berbatov was left stunned by Ferguson's words. In the foreword, Ferguson expressed regret for denying him his moment in the Champions League final and admitted that he had made a mistake. It was an apology that acknowledged a pivotal "what if" in Berbatov's career, a question that still lingers in the minds of fans. What could have happened if the maestro had been given the chance to finish his symphony on the grandest stage of all? Dimitar Berbatov's career wasn't just about winning titles or scoring goals. It was about redefining what football could be. His graceful style, combined with his incredible resilience in the face of personal and professional challenges, makes him one of the game's true icons. If Berbatov's journey inspired you, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow football fans, and subscribe for more stories of football's greatest talents. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the most beautiful victories come with the least effort.